So I'm out at the park, and yet again I'm being discriminated as usual. Now just the other day we came out here and I put my kids on the swings, and now they have them like this. So I just got through knocking one down so I could put my daughter up there, but this is what they're doing. They watch you and surveil you to get your routine, to get who you are, to understand what you like and what you don't like, your interests, your behavior patterns, so that they could go back to the control center and notify the coordinators there of their findings, so that they can go to another department and be able to create patterns against the things that you do. So what they're doing is they're going against your natural alignment. This is the enemy. Once you begin to start to understand energy, frequency, and vibrations, then it'll make more sense to how they're attacking us psychologically and emotionally too. So as I'm speaking to you guys, I'm already, getting distractions of concentration, taking away my concentration and speaking on this. But if you've been on my YouTube channel and following me for over a year now, you know that shit doesn't stop nothing. You know what I'm saying? The show must go on. You get what I'm saying? Life must go on. So what these people are orchestrated to do is they're orchestrated to find an individual that may be a threat to their empire, their system, and then they follow that individual. In the times of following that individual, they're profiling that individual, which is illegal, to illegally profile an individual. But the reason why they have to profile you is because they want to get a description of what you are, who you are, what you like, what you don't like, where you go to eat, who you hang out with, all of these things, so that they can create disturbances and inconveniences around those things, making you lose the interest in that as well. So after being done this way so much, that's when they want the targeted individual to then realize that they're being targeted. By this point, they believe that the target is psychologically weak enough to be manipulated into whatever desired reaction that they want to get out of that individual. So with my situation, my case, it's a trauma-based case that they have against me. So if they can attack your emotions, and you do not know who you are yet, you don't know how to control your emotions, they can easily manipulate you. They can easily manipulate you into self-sabotage. Listen, you guys, self-sabotage is dangerous. It is dangerous. If you are left unaware, they could do whatever they want to you, and then when you do become aware of it, they have enough evidence to say this is what you did to yourself. So therefore, that's gaslighting then. So once they move in the gaslighting stage, that's when they want you to question your own sanity. So if you're not aware of this, then you can actually become a mental case in the community where they smear campaign you then. That's when they start to bring up all kinds of dirt on your name. They'll even make up lies. Yeah, they're getting the hell on now. They'll even make up lies and to they trying to walk me off, but nah, I got it. I got enough self-discipline. See, once you become sensitized to this this program, you begin to then notice what they're doing to you. If you pay more attention to it, you can then figure out if you are the one that's doing it, or is it something else that is trying to control your movement, your emotions, your thoughts, and things as such. Now, in my mindfulness course that I have taken and completed, within your mindfulness course, the course speaks on observing your thoughts. Observing your thoughts, so therefore you don't become them anymore.
Mom, you want to push it?
You want to push it? Okay, I'm sorry. She's on the swing. But they want to be able to take you out of the present moment. Because if they take you out of the present moment, that makes you more susceptible to their attacks, their psychological attacks, They're even the physical harassment that they do with the no-touch torture, because even though it's no-touch torture, the individual physically is harmed. It's still harmed physically. Because you're able to feel these things that are happening to you, that's a physical harm that they're causing, simply because the desired effect is to attack you emotionally, to then attack your confidence. And I can go into speaking about the specific chakra that they are attacking as well. When it comes down to your confidence, is your solar plexus chakra. And this is where they attack this, and they can stagnate it. So when they talk about moving, like when they talk about trying to take something away from you, they can't take it away from you. The only thing that they can do is block those energies. They can stagnate you. But once you become aware of that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, understanding energy, frequencies, and vibrations. Once you get to understand that, that's when you'll know then, okay, so it's just an energy blockage. Now I got to go find ways to make the energy, to unblock that energy so proper energy can flow again, and I can go back into that alignment with that certain chakra. So therefore, that they can't do it anymore. And if they do, now you know. It's almost like making $1 million. Once you've made that $1 million, you can go broke and everything. But if you learned how to make that $1 million, you can go make it back. You know what I'm saying? That's just like learning how to fish. You know what I'm saying? Give a man a fish, he eat for a day. But if you teach a man how to fish, he eat for a lifetime. Which one you choosing? You get what I'm saying? So it's like once you learn that they're purposely trying to block you energetically, then you begin to learn ways of how to unblock that energy. And then that's when they start to attack your consistency. They try to attack your commitment. That's where you need to come in at mastering your emotions. So mindfulness, being mindful, like I said, being mindful is stepping outside of the mind and observing the thoughts, so you can make a more mindful approach on it from that point forward. I'm trying my best to get it out to you guys, but when I do make these videos, that's when they attack me the most. But as you can tell, the willpower is stronger, and that's what they're trying to do. They're harassing you psychologically, mentally, emotionally, and even physically to attack your will. If they can weaken the will, then they can bend that will to theirs. Then you become the monkey. Then you become the chimp. Then you become the robot. Then you become a slave. See, that's where we're moving into, you guys. In the new age, they're trying to move people into mental slavery. So if they feel that the person may be rebellious, they definitely are a perfect candidate for their program that they're trying to attack.